The next round is starting in 20 seconds. Please get to your lines.
Welcome back here. This is another men's match at the Thing in Seattle. You're listening to Ben Johnson. In a moment, Mike White will join, and the near end is Hex, Smiling Ketchum. On the far end is Future, out of Calgary. Hex, the Americans, quick to go, much quicker, as Nick is away. First damage. Actually, there's 2 out for Future. A little shout out to a Canadian as we have Mike joining us here.
Hey Ben, how are you?
Very good. We have Dan Holzer, number 91, wearing the Hex jersey, otherwise an American squad that I trust you would know well. Kluche checks in, and he's checking out because that was an elimination.
Oh yeah, we're moving fast already here.
Absolutely. 2 remaining. Ku checks in with his teammates. Co-captain Chang. Alex 2 balls in hand, same with Ku, and a big rip taking out Goodwin. He was running out.
Yeah, nice hook to catch the aggressive rush.
Young. Now, would you say it Trujillo?
Trujillo,
Number
I believe, yeah.
Good. Cross counter and a perfect connect.
Well played.
Gage Young. Ketchum back on court. He's going to be holding up that left wing.
Yeah, this is a different mix to Hex than I'm used to seeing. This is an interesting lineup.
Future veteran team out of Calgary, Alberta. Small changes to the roster. They're missing Cody Danfoley, now a St. Elite. Big rip and good a limb. 2 out now. I believe that's Parkey taken out on the right.
Yeah.
4 remain.
Unfortunate to miss on the misdirection there on the rush. It was a good idea to switch to that outside right target. I like the idea, just missed his mark.
Young with a big rip. Kluche staying alive, sharing with his teammate, Bader. Chang in the middle. Ku ready, set is Chang with the throw. Big shot!
Wow.
Wing on wing.
Explosive off that corner.
And Goodwin stays alive.
There's Ketchum.
Nasty! That was a 6-12 curveball right there.
Had a drop and tried it again.
Nick Quay just checking in. He's clear. Sean Farron now on the left wing. Sends it. Goodwin, how does he keep all those muscles low? Wow. Like I thought like those deltoids stay exposed. 3v4, ball burden now in Future. Kluche with 2 balls in hand, rips it wide of Ketchum.
Yeah, they seem unafraid of that pressure coming off of the back line. They're meeting it.
Holzer in the middle, 91. Out of Manitoba. Exchanging. Now Kluche V2. Woo! He's known for that hip shake, just getting that body out of the way.
Looks like it's under control. He knows what he's doing with it.
Sends 1 of 3 he had in hand. And
good
a gentle
honesty.
clip.
Never would have guessed.
Makes it 2-0, an early lead by Hex. Top team out of the U.S. How much do you know about Hex, the history, the lore?
I've been playing for the last 12 years or so I've been around Andrew Ketchum.
Yep.
I actually played with Aaron Felton before on another team called Crush, more of a recreational team, but last time I played in Seattle actually was with Aaron. Cameron Parkey, I know mostly from his notoriety. He's come up so quickly over the last 2 or 3 years, maybe even before that. He's probably been playing for 6, 7, 8 years at least, but he's one of the new young talents. I know he's pushing to make Team USA.
And great, both him and Holzer in the kind of same but opposite in that they do a lot of international play. So you can see that that ability to be picked up, noticed, work your way up really quickly with tournaments like this.
Well, yeah, it's good to see. Hex is a pretty well-established team because of things like that. They got a lot of talent, but they're still drawing in more and more talent as the years go by, which is good to see.
Meanwhile, Ketchum putting on a show right now.
Look at that curve.
Nasty. But opposite of nasty, Sean Chim with the biggest smile. On ball block. Bader ready, set, delivers backcourt throw. Goodwin ever so mobile getting out of the way.
I don't think I've ever seen catch and throw this many curves. This is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm used to that fastball.
And he gets a limbed.
That might have been live. That was close.
And he makes it clear he was out as Bader's tagged, and so is Chim. Zip, another point on the board. It was slowing down for but like 10 seconds, and they decided to hit the gas again.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Future does to respond to this, because they seem to be matching that pressure to start, and they weren't getting washed. They were in a pretty tight match, but now it's starting to run away from them, so the adjustment's going to be critical here.
Toss back. Oh, he's like in between 3 players with that throw. Unlike the Parkey throw, right on target.
Yep.
There's the fastball.
Yep. I've seen that a few times.
You can't shake that hip out of the way on that one. Quay tries to get out of the way, and no and one on number 1. Staying alive is Chim. Full court here for Hex. Lots of targets for Future. They choose catch him, but he goes nice and low.
I could understand the reason to go for him, but when you get 5 balls like that, especially if you're down 3-6, I wonder if it would have been smarter to go after more players.
When you have a crowd in the middle there.
Yeah.
Felton, Trio.
But that's the gamble, right? If you catch him on the court, you can dismantle your team. So you got to pick your poison, I guess.
Especially, like you kind of mentioned before, I mean, when we talk about kind of rec level, you might be more concerned with your first out.
Yep.
But still, you get him out. If there's any catches, he's back.
Yep.
Young now taking that left wing.
You got to play your strengths, and that's what Future's trying to figure out here is how do they get their strengths in the forefront so they can start to match up against this strong team.
Farron on the left, ready, set. Woo!
There's one.
The captain, Koo taking out Holzer. They're familiar with one another on the top Canadian stage. Big rip, getting a rebound thanks to ball retriever Goodwin.
Looks like they found a way to stabilize the game. They have some control now. And they're picking them apart.
This time Ketchum doesn't have the corner to go low and on his own. And Felton
well-placed throws.
Tries to pull it in. Goodwin going on court, so that ball needs to roll over. Trio is doing it such. Confirmed by the DMV Grizzlies. The brothers.
I believe so. I'm not as well versed with the DMV Grizzlies. I know they've been playing for several years now. I think coming out of the college scene in the States. And I hear their name more and more these days. They seem to have gained some notoriety as well.
Yeah, and like I said, the international play, they did the 2v2 tournament up in Alberta. Trio is out. Young protects. Parkey, number 18 on the right there. Watch, Farron's got 2 balls in hands. He squares up, rips it. The secondary throw also brilliantly blocked.
Well survived by Parkey. Didn't have a whole lot of help from Gage there on the opposite corner, so I wonder if there's a strategy to this. Feeling a little excited there maybe, but taking the shots. See what Gage can do.
2-on-2, he's targeted.
That's what he's got. He's survivable.
Lateral moves. It's a little Carolina blue short, socks and shoes. I love it.
Yeah, look at this color combo. pink on bottom right and light blue on the left. Is it a boy or a girl?
There's no contact there. A little bit of a flip up of the ball with the left hand. Burden to throw on Future. Wide of target. Farron staying alive. Eyes up. Pressure's on.
Well played. He's shifty. Gage is doing a great job of surviving in this corner even when he's only got the 1 ball in hand.
Kind of lets Parkey hide in the shadows.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to leverage that opportunity. If the opponent pressures one of them, they'll try to counter off the back line. It's not a bad strategy in my opinion. Wow, okay.
Trade in favor of nobody here. We got Future, 1. V1, here we go. Young is out.
Big play there. Future really needed that point. They used a lot of time to get that game, but it was well worth it as long as they got it.
Sean right on the shoulder. Good throw. Stays with it. He's always bringing the vibes. Felton now left of the wing. Young with ball again. Oh, here we go. Felton grips. And then we have an and one here. It was ricocheting around Cheng and way out. Holzer sends it. All smiles. He was trying to draw attention.
Similar position to that last game, coming back from a 3v6, and they're working at it again.
Potentially catchable for us here.
It's a different lineup on the future side, though. Let's see if they can make the same comeback.
Now Farron, he wants that right wing, squaring up against Ketchum. Koo taking the left wing. Bader with 2 balls and the play call. Ketchum's locked and loaded.
Nice little outside curve on that ball. I like that throw. Making sure it's not catchable, keeping it a little wide on the body.
Burden, future. No damage. Gage, that footwork, just doing a dance all the time. Big cross-court rip. 2-ball block. Ball advantage, future.
Good pressure from Gage, really inviting the throw towards his corner. He knows what he's doing opposite of Ketchum.
60 seconds remaining.
Final minute of the first half.
60 seconds remaining.
Ooh, in and out.
Wow.
Dangerous. Perfect timing on that throw. Hard on body, taking Ketchum out.
Wow.
Greedy fingers there, and he felt it. Farron.
Interesting.
Pulled off court, now 2v2.
Both teams are playing very composed. Hex has been very controlled this set up until Ketchum really started to take some shots there, but then it was punished.
There we go for a catch. That is a really important moment here, bringing on Kluche, 3-1. Also happens to be the score. So can they make it 3-2?
Gage is playing aggressive.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh,
That's
attempted
a good
catch.
start.
Oh. Well, in a moment here, we're at the end of that first half, and we're going to be talking about our VC player of the match. I'm going to guess that one of them for you would be Cage here, like that. It's just, he is locked and loaded.
I would think so. The way he's playing defense, his survivability, surviving to the late game, doing the impact plays for his teammates, making sure that he's covering, making sure he's taking the shots when he needs to. I think he's doing everything they can really ask of him.
First half, no blocks. Play clock. Burden to throw on Hex, released by Ketchum, so reset. Now Burden on future. Chang in the middle, co-captain.
Well, looks like teams are learning to maintain their space. They know how to respect that throw distance that Ketchum can take.
Oh, and a block with the ball. You can't do that in the end of the first half here. Not sure how intentional that ball block was. Felton.
It's actually a big hit. Feldman will kind of just survive and linger until he makes that big play like he did in that last set, that big catch. It's always nice to kind of get him out of the way early.
Speaking of big moments, here we go. Chiam pumping it up. Chang readies. It's his teammate Koo with the throw, but Goodwin showing great body flexibility. Same with Bader.
Future finally has Hex on their heels. Let's see if they can capitalize here.
The Hex heels up and not caught. Almost expected him to spring forward on that. It hung.
Well, yeah, sometimes you get rocked onto your back heels like that. You have all the will to go forward, but you just don't have the momentum, right?
Yeah, exactly. Man, dominance in the last minute here. Future trying to tie it up, and they do. Gage played well, but he wasn't able to pull that one out.
Yeah, I like
3-3.
Yeah, 3-3, and I like the attempt from Gage there to go for those catches at the end. It's a tough battle to come back in that situation. So instead of exhausting yourself, he makes the play, gets his hands out, gets his body behind the ball, and looks for the opportunity to swing it rather than trying to work through a 1v5 all on his own. Not that he couldn't. That's the thing. It's an option for that guy.
It does so much of a kind of energy reset for the team. Just give it everything. There's no clock to worry about. The win probability that we're looking at here. This is like we're now finally in the advanced age for dodgeball.
Clearly.
And that chart shows the unbelievable turnaround here that Future did. And you, like you said, a longtime player, really hard to manage those emotions when you see that team slipping early.
Oh, yeah. They really have shown that composure. The ability, even when they're down 3-6 off of like an early rush from Hex, they're controlling the game when they need to and giving themselves the chance to come back into every game they're playing. They're not just getting wiped out.
Meanwhile, Koo is taken out, and a great catch by Ketchum, and he stays with it. That's those moments you hate when you're a team and you're like, oh no, you caught a ball and you eliminated one of our players with it. Down to 2 on Future.
Ketchum's notorious for doing that. Once he gets that momentum rolling, it's almost like he coerces the opponent to play into his hands. He's such a good thrower that you just feel like you have to respond, and that's where he feeds off those catches. And it's just it's one of the hardest things to recognize in the moment of when to just take a second and give yourself a better opportunity.
I would say his spirit animal is like a Tasmanian devil. Just like it's unbelievable. Once he's in that whirlwind, you're like, don't feed him. Boom.
Oh, wow. Wicked rush from Hex. They're coming back again.
She had him quickly out, and ball is caught one-handed.
I didn't even see the out. I'm not keeping up.
he, you know, kind of that spirited, hold the hand up, hold it in like a chalice.
He got the grab, then he took a throw. Then somehow he got out. I didn't even see where he got hit. The sequence of play is just wildly rapid right now.
Bader blessed with height, but sometimes it means an upper body shot. And vibes back for Hex. Momentarily, your VC player of the match. Future wearing some VC dodgeball apparel. Kluche going on courts. Bader resting. Now no toss back throws, no pitches, and a big throw, shaking the platform we're on. Earthquake. Burden to throw on Future. 4 balls, 4 men heading to the line. Solo throw, Chang, no counters. A late throw actually by Ketchum. He wants another one given by Holzer, the elder Holzer of Manitoba. Ketchum sticking that tongue out. Michael Jordan-esque. Nigel Wong, number 7 on court. Let's take a look at him. Hopefully they get him a throw in this. And he does. Crosses and connects on Goodwin.
Yeah, I'm impressed with how well Future's playing as a team. No one's really standing out. They seem to be leveraging that really well to their advantage. They're making sure that they're splitting their opponent's attention at all times.
Another way to say how tough it is to pick the 2 players.
Well, that's what I'm sitting here looking at. Yes.
Sean Chiem has had some incredible moments, particularly
playing out that right corner
and bringing the spirit and the vibes. Had some great catches, 1v situations as Ketchum, obvious top player there. Take it out. Kluche with the defensive play call on the left wing. Watch for him. Pressure, transition, big throw. Holzer hopping out of the way.
Well, yeah, the other thing I'm noticing now that we've got Future on this side, Wong seems to be the voice on their court. He seems to be managing things pretty well, even when he's shifting positions. He's sliding from middle to corner as needed, and he's helping balance whatever's happening from the opponent's side.
So many roles. You'd never know it with Dodgeball that we're just lining up against the back court. That, you know, these wingers on number 15 right now. Kluche getting up and out of the way. Great throw in transition, attempted catch.
Those are always scary, man. When you get someone lean back like that, he got that ball where he wanted it. He just couldn't quite hold on to it. I'm sure Cameron's appreciating the fact that that wasn't caught.
Ooh, with a curve going away from body. Parkey squares up against him. Ready, sets, delivers. Koo hopping out. Number 12.
Coming down here. 5-3. He's going to need this point.
Good rip. Holzer, like we said, familiar with this game. Oh, wow. And a connect.
Well played from the opponent's side. They knew they had the opportunity to take that trade.
Here we are inside of 4.5 minutes. Now's your opportunity to vote for the VC player of the match. Hex shooting away to a 3-point lead. Look out for, I was supposed to say Holzer, but I saw that movement, but it was nothing doing this time. Haven't said his name for a little while. Gage sends it wide of target. Ball retriever Farron, very quick to retrieve and gets that ball for his team. We're holding hands here? Is that a play formation?
Yeah, it's interesting. It looks like Hex is slowing down the pace, but still playing, because Hex likes to play fast from what I can tell. And even when they have this kind of control and the strategy maybe to slow the game down, it's almost against their nature.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see when they can will themselves to do that.
And it's funny because you wouldn't say it's slow. It's just compared to their chaotic hyperspeed.
I mean, how fast were they playing earlier? I mean, we could count 3 or 4 outs in a sequence of 5 seconds, I believe. It's wild how fast they can go.
Again, quiet in the action. Referee says it hit the ground. Holzer is ready to retrieve. The golden retriever pushes up. He's protected, and Bader clipped out. Parkey again in the shadows. Energy picking up by Hex. Coup.
Big ricochet.
Confirmed the catch, bringing on Wong. 4v4. Ketchum tagged. Turning point potentially here for future. Right on target.
And they're not rushing. They're still controlling themselves between their sequences. They're making sure they're communicating what they want to do, and then they're executing.
Gage ready's on defense, though. Well out of the way. 2 remaining for Hex. 4 still for future. Ball right on target. Excellently blocked by Aaron Felton. Ready, set, pump fakes. Big rip on target. Good blocks all around. That one.
Wow.
Checking with the refs. We're good. Whew. Burn the throw. Hex. 2. Chim stays alive.
Hex is still absolutely unafraid of going up to that front line.
No fear. 2 balls apiece for these men. Spreading it out. Oops. Yeah. Not an official throw. And let's pretend that didn't happen. 2 balls apiece again. Ready in the attack zone. Wide of Coup. In transition. Great throw.
Great throw. Nice little finesse drop at the end just to finish that off. It's a great way to get around that blocking ball.
Oh, nasty and in a limb.
They have a chance, I think. I don't know how much time we have left here, but they
Final
60
minute,
seconds. They got to explode off of this last game here. They can get 1 before the no block, then they can go in and tie this up potentially.
It's tricky because like that explosive energy is exactly Hex's territory.
Exactly.
It's a great way to hold a lead if you're Hex.
Well, yeah, does Hex push back, or do they kind of settle in and let the time go?
We got a solo run here, and Holzer with that eating grin of his.
Wow, that outside slice. That is a dirty throw.
Must have gone just low. Kluche rips it. He's mindful of any winger. You got the obvious one there and Ketchum, but Parkey, Mr. Shadows.
10,
Cross.
9, 8,
Multiple throws.
7,
Connected with
6,
us.
5, 4, 3.
Final seconds, so there won't be a tie. Goes upstairs to grab that one.
A little bit of no block to let off some steam here.
6-4 match.
Oh,
And the chaos of Ketchum not connecting, but he is tagged out. Bader ripping. And we got Parkey and our boy Gage Young out.
I like the athletic attempt just to kind of reach out there, put your body in front of a teammate and see if you can surprise the opponent throwing. You'd be surprised what you can get away with when you make the attempt.
Unorthodox actions are needed at the top level.
Oh, good
Big grips into the pocket and repeated back by Wong, but
there we go. 1v1 still.
just checking with the reps. Ketchum's.
Oh, no, we got 2 in.
Yep.
Yeah, Ketchum's.
Yeah.
He got caught in. Okay.
Yep. 3v2. Like we said, if you're taking Ketchum out early and there is a catch, brings him back.
Well plays balls.
Up, down, into the gloves.
Boy.
That's just a nasty moment when that action brings in Gage Young.
Yeah, it was a nice low fastball, but he was just in the wrong spot for the low fastball.
Wong, as you said before, he's been a team leader. Now he's got to call his own number in every situation here. Squares on Young. Woo! Woo!
Just clipped him.
Unbelievable athleticism, and that was a point.
That was impressive.
Incredible work there, Nigel. 6-5 match. Well, thank you very much, Mike.
Yeah, brought it black.
First of many times of us commentating together.
Yep, we got a couple more chances today.